and welcome back to RitualShave and STQ. I'm the Razor Queen, Tiffanyanne Kosma, and today in my studio I have my very special guest, Miss Lilly Holiday. Welcome, Lilly.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Thanks for coming by.
You're very welcome. Us hairy Scottish folk are always due for a shave, so I mean, you asked the right girl. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Have you been shaved like this before?
I've never been shaved by another human.
Really?
I've been waxed.
Oh.
Yeah, I think all of us have had hair ripped out of various orifices of our body, like as girls.
Oh, absolutely.
As girls, we do that. Like, we're just like, you know, we need hair ripped out of any body surface.
Perfect.
But I've never been shaved, so this is a new experience.
Awesome.
And
well, we're going to do something special for you today. We're going to do, you're going to get to experience a double-edged safety razor.
oh,
I'm going to be using my pink Edwin Jagger ladies razor. Okay.
you know it's meant for women because it's pink.
Absolutely.
We like to color code things in
Absolutely.
this society. Yeah.
And I'm going to go with my Feather Artist Club SS Shavette for your other
That's
day.
so multi-purpose for so many reasons. We won't get to that, but it's a family show.
It is a family
It's
show.
a family show.
And
But so multi-purpose.
also, this is a great brush. I'll let you take a look at that. This is also by Edwin Jagger. Now, this brush isn't on the market yet. It comes out in January. It'll be just in time for Valentine's Day. So for all you guys that have been asking, there you go. And it's actually made with a synthetic hair, which is still super soft and luxurious. And I imagine you've never used a brush and soap before?
You know what? I've never used a brush soap combination, but I do use makeup brushes, and it feels kind of similar to like a fancy makeup brush. You know what I mean? Like a higher end
Awesome.
makeup brush.
Perfect. Well, ready to get started?
So this is, this would be a good gift for, ladies or queens,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we're featuring the women's line as well, but Edwin Jagger does have a men's line. That is wonderful. I love it. So let's get started. We'll say cheers.
Cheers. Drinking some green tea.
Teavana tea. Love it. Okay, so we're going to start off today with just letting you know that Lilly has super sensitive skin.
I'm clear. I'm clear. It's like, I'm not even white. I'm like past white. I'm just translucent, and it's kind of weird and gross. It's like you can see like the bluish undertones of all my veins.
Yeah.
Like,
but,
yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's a lot of people. And
So if you're clear too, you're gonna want to listen to the products that she has set up for me.
We took a look at 4 different products, and we decided to go with the products that had the least amount of ingredients. The
rest had fancier packaging, I'm not gonna lie.
What's that?
The rest had fancier packaging. That kind of fancier packaging always led me astray. And like if it has like glitter on it, I'm like, yeah, I should put that on. And I always end up like a chemical burn of some kind. A glitter chemical burn.
Well, that's actually how I found wet shaving, was because, which leg would you like to start with?
Let's start with this guy.
There we go, perfect. So I always had a really, really tough time shaving.
Yeah.
And go ahead and just set your leg. Is that still comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. Go. So we're starting with the Edwin Jagger Hydrating Pre-Shave Lotion. And basically what this is going to do is this is just going to prep your skin for the shave. Mm-hmm. It feels nice too because it's a little bit of a massage. And
you can't argue with it.
It's going to prep your hair so it stands up. Can you feel the difference?
I can feel moisture on my leg, yeah.
There we go.
And I have dry reptilian skin, so... I was reading this thing online that was actually like, I probably shouldn't be telling this or like when it's camera going, but like my mom, I contacted my mom and I was like, hey, what's my blood type? Because I was reading something online. I was reading like a fictional novel or whatever online, and it was one of those things where it was just like, she got stabbed and they needed to know her blood type. And I was like, oh my God, what if I get stabbed and I need to know my blood type? So
if I cut you today, what's your blood type?
We still don't know. That's the funny part, because I was like, I called up my mom and I was like, Mom, what's what's my blood type? And she's like, I don't know, I'm Rh negative. And I'm like, that's not a blood type. That's not. I don't think you understand what I'm asking, Mom. I'm asking for blood type. And she's just like, I don't know, I'm Rh negative. So of course I'm a super nerd and I look up all what that could possibly mean. And Rh negative is like the negative or the positive, I guess, that from my understanding. But there's weird reptilian theories online of your Rh negative that you are a descendant from this aliens,
the
right?
Planet Nibiru. I know all about
this. And they're like a part of the New World Order. It's funny. It's great. Sorry.
Yes, the New World Order is supposed to be the keepers of the aliens, but it's said that this is the year that the planet's supposed to come back into our solar system.
That's fun.
We're supposed to be able to see it. And
oh my gosh, that's going to be so much fun. Our reptilian overlords are coming back.
It's funny that we're talking about this because I was on LinkedIn the other day, and there's a Eucharist minister who's been posting like pictures of the planet that are supposedly taken from space and like all that stuff. So if it proves to be real, then we're descended from
reptilians.
Yeah, but the interesting thing about the whole theory is it actually proves all of the Bible's stories are true, just they take place differently. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So for you guys that are just shaving your lady for the first time, use the razor as your guide. You can set it down just like this. It might be a little bit cold.
Okay.
And then you're just going to let the weight of the razor do the work. Go. Switch. And you can do the same thing again. There you go. How did that feel?
Felt like a breeze gently gusting across my leg.
A lot of people think this kind of shaving is difficult to do, but it's actually very, very simple. The biggest thing is you have to just remember to maintain your lines and your angles, because if you don't, that's how you cut yourself. But it's pretty simple.
I feel like I cut myself anyways. Like with like the safety guard, like regardless of like, I feel like the safety guards will harm you more than they'll help you ever.
This way. Well, it depends. The different razors are made with different metals, and because you have sensitive skin, the problem with some of the cartridge style razors is they're not made with stainless steel. They're made with like, I hate to call it a subpar metal because for some people it's absolutely fine. But what it does as soon as you get it wet is it creates micro cracks, and the micro cracks pull your hair out at the root. It makes for a painful shave, and usually...
You would think that would be more like waxing, but no, it'll just create more green hair.
Absolutely. So we're just going to go just right here. Go. There you go, my dear. And then we are going to just give you a quick rinse off. Go. And guys, this can easily be done in your living room, in your bedroom, or in the bathroom.
You want to treat your lady well? Shave her legs.
There you go. Shave number 1. What do you think?
That's fantastic.
All right. So, very simple. And now we're going to say thank you to our Edwin Jagger. And go. No? So, Lily, while I'm doing this, because this is going to require a little bit more attention on my part, why don't you tell my viewers out there about your upcoming show at the Horton Grand?
So our upcoming show at the Horton Grand is really exciting. It's our second show that we've had there. It's more of an upscale show. Like, we mainly focus on doing shows in like wherever has a stage. Like, that's been the main focus because, you know, burlesque is such a niche audience. It's such like a niche market that, you know, it's not, you know, it used to be the only entertainment that one can get, but now it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so when we get an opportunity to work with bigger theaters, which, you know, burlesque used to be on those theaters, it's really wonderful, and it's really it's kind of rewarding to see like a huge stage show come into play. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Well, you know, I've seen your show, and I'm
What
a
did you
huge
think?
fan. I'm a huge fan of Lilly's show. I've seen it a couple of times, and I personally love all the costumes that you guys do.
We're big on costumes.
Yeah, and you do a lot with themes too, right?
Yeah.
So what's your upcoming theme?
Our upcoming theme is basically a dark cabaret theme, which is basically essentially what Black Orchid is kind of all about. Like, it's very like a dark cabaret theme. It's very avant-garde glamour. It's one of those things where you're never going to really know what to expect until you walk in the door, and that's kind of what we like. We don't like necessarily giving away too much, which is hard for me because I want to tell you every detail. Like, I want to tell everyone every single detail of every single act. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, we're going to use this type of rhinestone on this type of fabric, and then we're going to dance to this song, and then, oh, but this is the prop we're going to use, and this is how we're going to use it. Like, that's what I want to do, and I can't do that. That's, like, the worst business person ever. Like,
well, can you tell us, will you have any special guests for the show?
Our returning acts are going to be Jezebel Thunder, which you can look her up online. She's amazing. She's performed at Burlesque Hall of Fame. If you don't know what that is, you should definitely look that up. It's a yearly competition that keeps the Burlesque Museum in Las Vegas alive and kicking, kind of deal. Like, the money from that competition keeps the museum like open all year, which is cool. Then we have my friend Ania Skavich. She lives in San Francisco, and she does lots of aerial arts. She does very, very avant-garde circus sort of stuff. Like, she is really sort of well known around San Diego for her shows. Coven, she was responsible for Coven and Ecternicon, and which were award-winning shows, which is super awesome.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So
awesome. Well, tell everyone when they can see you.
February
7th. February 7th. Awesome.
Yeah.
And until then, can we see you over at the Brass Rail?
Actually, okay, so not only the Brass Rail, the Pink Boombox Girls, and which is my other company, are very, very busy ladies. We do every weekend. We do every weekday, which every Wednesday at Gossip Grill, and we do every fourth Saturday at Brass Rail. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Ooh.
You are busy.
Yeah.
A little bit of a closer shave with the
little bit of a closer shave,
right?
yeah.
Just a little bit. Awesome. So, feels good?
Yeah.
Awesome. And we actually elected not to use a a post-shave on you, simply because she does have such sensitive skin. But give a huge plug for the moisturizer that you do use, because it's
okay. So my favorite moisturizer is actually it's the only thing I really don't break out with, aside from coconut oil or the Lush. It's called Dream Cream.
Dream Cream.
Dream Cream from Lush. It's like, it's good stuff.
I love it. I will be checking it out post-haste. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me shave your legs.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fun. I'll do that more often.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm going to go ahead and post all of Leia's contact information, her Twitter and Facebook, all that good stuff, right below. So check her out. And if you're in San Diego, come down, say hi, and experience.
Say hi any day of the week. Normally, I will be out with a cocktail in my hand with drag queens or showgirls surrounding me. So, you know, yeah.
Perfect. The Queen of Burlesque and the Razor Queen, we wish you a very good night. Stay sharp and happy shaving.
Yay!
Thanks.